So you're into so many different creative projects. How are they going?
No, oh, they're going great.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And, oh, hello. I'm Josh Rackless.
And I'm Gwen Elliott.
And welcome to The Creative Itch. Sorry we didn't see you there.
And welcome to the cheesiest opening one has ever saw.
Yes, we were just joking about that opening. We're actually quite hilarious. And you'll be discovering that in future episodes of this show. What this show is about is we're basically creative coaches, and we'll be here to help you get into different creative fields that maybe you've always wanted to get into, but you didn't know how. And what qualifies us to be doing this? Well, we are both kind of crazy.
Legit.
That's what I meant. Legit. We are doing lots of different things. I'm into acting. You might recognize me as the little mini Scottish man in the Nutri-Grain mini commercials a while ago.
Let's hear the accent.
I'm not sure why they're mini. Oh no, wait. I'm not sure why they call them mini, because they're huge. See, I wrote those commercials, and the client was like, hey, they were funniest when you presented them, so why don't you be the guy? But I do voice acting, I do screenwriting, I've been on CBC radio, I've hosted on CFRB radio, I do cartooning, I write songs, I do stand-up, I make my little YouTube videos, as you can probably see on my page, if you're watching this on my page. Lots of different stuff. And I seem to have found kind of a kindred spirit in Gwen here, who seems to be, oh, isn't that sweet?
So sweet.
It's nauseating. You seem to be throwing yourself into many different things as well.
Definitely. I like to make tons of videos. If you can see on my YouTube page, I enter tons of contests too to try and win a creative job, but I've realized after losing all of them that that's impossible. But I've also been able to get myself on national television to teach the Much Music VJs how to do a pageant walk. Got to be interviewed by Virgin Radio and interviewed by tons of newspapers for pageantry and random things, and I've interned across Canada and stuff. So I feel like I've got a lot to give.
Yeah, you can see that she's not afraid to get out there and find out how to get into things. And I'm kind of the same way, and I found that people are always coming up to me or popping up on Facebook saying, Josh, how do I get into voice acting or screenwriting or whatever it is? And so I've been doing some consulting for people, and doing a little video or a TV show seemed like a good way to help more people at once and to help people scratch that creative itch. So in future episodes, well, what are we going to be doing? One thing we're going to be doing is talking to experts. So we'll be calling up our friends, or maybe people who aren't our friends. Of course, everybody's our friend, but
they want to be our friend.
They at least want to be our friend, as I'm sure you do. I wish you were my friend, actually. But, pretend for the show. Anyways, we'll be talking to people about how they got into their fields, and maybe we'll all learn something from them. And we'll also be throwing ourselves into different creative fields that maybe we're not familiar with or we're not that comfortable with. Anything you want to be trying that you've been scared to? Or?
Absolutely. Well, there's tons of things in the creative fields that I'd want to try, but one thing in particular is I'd love to tell a stand-up joke in front of an audience.
Just one joke?
Just one joke.
A 5-second bit?
That's all I can handle.
Yeah.
Get eaten alive up there.
It is the scariest thing I've ever done, and I have failed many times on stage, so I don't need to do that.
But you tried.
I did, yeah.
And I'm sure you were funny.
I don't know. I mean, you can check out my YouTube videos and you can tell. Most people tell me they were very depressed after watching my act, so I might have to hone that a bit. But perhaps I will be doing this on the show to help you learn from my tragic mistakes. But another thing I haven't done yet is nude modeling. Life drawing modeling, I believe, is the more classy term for it. And I can tell
Something you don't hear every day.
No.
I'm going to try some nude modeling.
Why not? And I think I can tell you're very excited about the prospect of me doing that, as I'm sure you all are. I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not, so we'll see if it actually happens.
We're going to be fearless, okay?
Exactly.
Fearless, which means you're going to have to try things like that.
And and that's a good segue, because we are going to need your input, because another segment of the show is going to be, we're going to have one of you lucky viewers onto the show, and we're going to, maybe even each episode we'll do this, and we'll counsel you on something you want to get into. So leave your questions and comments under the video and ask us about different careers you might want to get into, and maybe we'll get you on and you can meet with experts and we can sort of coach you and basically force you to do what it is that you want to do. Because one thing I'm always counseling people, we care. We seriously, it might not seem like we do, but genuinely we do. And one of the things I'm always counseling people is that, the number one thing is if there's something you want to be doing, you just have to do it. If you want to write a blog. If you want to be doing a TV show, just film it and put it up there. So we're practicing what we preach with this. and until we're actually on television, we're getting it out there right now. So we need your input, and we look forward to your questions and comments or your emails, and we will help you scratch your creative itch.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. Just like that. The whole show.
Wow, nothing but that would be a fascinating show. You know what I've always thought? You know how you can go get a massage and you can pay to get a massage? Why can't you pay to go get your back scratched? Is there such a thing like that?
It could be now.
This
You
could
might
be
have inspired someone.
Maybe that's a free tip for you as well, and you can start your own line of
Itch practice.
itch practice. I want like 10% of whatever money you make. So there you go. That's just a small sample of the brilliance you'll be experiencing on future episodes of The Creative Itch. And so get writing to us right now, and we'll talk to you soon.
Writing.
Bye.
Bye. It's my favorite thing to sign off on, the double peace sign.
Oh, really?
No, I don't know.
No.